Hey, what's up everyone, it's Darren the Ultimates, and welcome to my first Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle here. So, here we have some pretty intense teams. We both beat the game recently, and the game is awesome. If you do not have it, I highly recommend it. It's a really cool game. But anyways, I have a Wi-Fi battle here for you guys, and so yeah, let's jump right into it. If you want to Wi-Fi battle me, leave a comment with your friend code. My friend code is going to be in the description. And yeah, so anyways, he starts off with his final evolution of Fennekin. I don't really know the names because I'm bad with names, so I apologize for that. But he's his flamethrower. It takes about more than half of Malamar's HP and then burns him. So I was able to hit the hypnosis, but I still was in like the beginning of this match, like the first turn was just absolutely horrible for me. So I decided to stay in to go with the foul play to see how much damage I would do, even though his attack is cut in half. And it did, you know, a fair amount, you know. So, but you know, Malamar was about to faint, and I was like, you know what? I can actually use Malamar for later. So I decided to switch him out and set out my Lapras. Now, when I set out Lapras, I was being extra cautious for when this thing might wake up, because he looked like he was not going to switch anytime soon. So I decided to use Confuse Ray just in case. You know, he wakes up and do anything like a psychic move and stuff. Because this Pokemon, like, I don't really like the design of it. I didn't like the way that it stood up on two legs and stuff. But it's actually a pretty good Pokemon, to be quite honest with you. But anyways. Here's some stuff for confusion, and I was able to finish him off with a Surf, easy peasy. So yeah, that's one Pokemon down for him. But in this battle was just like a back and forth thing. It was crazy. But anyways, he sends out his Florges. I'm just naming by the nicknames mostly. But it hits me with a Moonblast, which did a lot of damage, considering that Lapras is a tank pretty much. And it turns out I heard that this Pokemon was really good, so I have to really try it out for myself. But he uses Leaf Storm, which actually did less than the Moonblast. So the turn after that, he decided to use Moonblast after that, of course. But Ice Beam really didn't take a lot. Like, the leftovers pretty much recovered whatever Ice Beam did to him. It would have been cool if it had a secondary effect, but with him getting frozen and not thawing out immediately. But anyways, he finishes off my Lapras with a Moonblast, of course. And that's one Pokemon down for each. So I decided to send out my Blaziken. And I pretty much took this thing out with Flare Blitz. Just like that. Bam. Done. Destroyed. Blaziken is such a boss. And then with the speed boost and everything, it's just awesome. You can get him from the event. I don't know when the event ends, but you can get a Torchic with speed boost. And this is pretty much the Pokemon that I evolved and stuff. But anyways, he sends out his Magelin. I have this Pokemon too. I think it's called Dralauge, I think. But anyways, Blaziken survives the Surf with 1 HP, so I decided to use Brave Bird. But then he had Quick Claw. Quick Claw, seriously? But that actually is a great item for Dralauge, because he is pretty slow. So he takes out my Blaziken. That was so lucky, man. But I sent out my Raichu to see if I could get like a Paralyze on him or something. So I used Thunderbolt on it to try to get a Paralyze. It didn't work. And this is my first time actually seeing Draco Meteor in this Wi-Fi battle. And Draco Meteor looks awesome. Like, he looks awesome. But anyways, he used Draco Meteor. Raichu survived. I decided to use Electro Ball, considering that he's pretty slow. It didn't really do a lot. But he pretty much finishes off my Raichu with Venoshock. And yeah, that was the end of that. So I decided to set out my Dralauge. That's what I think it's called. And I pretty much, since mine was faster, I pretty much ended this Dralauge off with a Dragon Pulse. But it probably would have been a more intense battle between the two if his Quick Claw would have kicked in. Because that thing is really annoying. But anyways, he sends out his Leon. So I switch into my Malamar, because I didn't want I was gonna send out my my Golurk, but I didn't want to get hit by anything this thing had to offer. So Malamar made a great substitute. So I was able to send my my Saiyaman in clean. Perfect name for him, by the way. And then I just pretty much one-shotted this thing with Earthquake, like a boss. So yeah, this thing is done. I don't even know if it's good or not. You know, I know that Tyrant is really good. I heard it was like one of the best fossil Pokemon so far. But anyways, this is where it got pretty awkward. He uses Fly and I use Shadow Force, and they both are two move attacks. So he missed with the Fly, and I was able to hit him with the Shadow Force. It took a lot of damage actually. So I was thinking that he was gonna do it again for some reason. So I decided to use Shadow Force again. And then when I disappeared for that one turn, he took that opportunity to fly. So when I returned back, he would hit me with the Fly, which is actually pretty smart move on his part. So of course I missed, and then he hits me with the Fly. So what I decided to do was I just assumed that he wasn't gonna use Fly again. So I just decided to just finish him off with the Hammer Arm, which I did after this turn. I have like Halucha, however you pronounce it. You know, he's a pretty good Pokemon. I just find him really annoying though, from my experiences with him so far in the game. But anyways, I finished him off with the Hammer Arm. You know, his speed fell, but you know, it's a Golurk. What do you expect? I mean, he is pretty slow in the first place. He's a statue, for God's sakes. But anyways, he sends out his Aegislash, which is actually one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon ever. Like, Aegislash is so awesome. So he uses he boosts up his speed because he's pretty much preparing himself for the other Pokemon that I had left, because he forgot I had a Jelage that he stated before. So he pretty much used Shadow Sneak, which is the first priority move on my Saiyaman, and then took him out right off the bat. You know, so we was both on our last Pokemon, and so I sent out my Jelage. He was like, "Oh, he has the Jelage," and then he was like, that he wasted his speed move. Like, he wasted a move pretty much when he could just took me out right off the bat. But I pretty much ended it off with the Dragon Pulse. You know, yeah, that was a really cool battle. I almost lost. Like, it was crazy. But anywho, that was the Wi-Fi battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said before, my friend code is on the bottom screen. August Dreams channel, because that's the guy who I was facing. His channel is gonna be in the description below, in case you want to check him out. This has been Darren the Ultimate. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.